Hello, welcome back. It's nice to see you. Welcome to lesson 5. I'm Miss Bhuller and I teach at Marjory Kinnon School. Our learning intention today is to write a newspaper report. Do you read the newspaper? Do you find out what's going on? A newspaper report is usually a written article that tells you something that's happened already, something exciting that's happened maybe locally in your area, something that someone feels quite passionate about to want to tell the world. What a lovely way of communicating information. And you're going to do that today. You're going to write a newspaper report. Are you ready? Let's find out how to do it. Now, what could you do a newspaper report on, given our story of Man on the Moon? What could have happened that's really exciting on the moon that someone would want to write about it? Maybe one of the tourists saw something on the moon. What have we been learning about? And they haven't quite been spotted yet, but they're there hiding at the bottom of the crater. What was it? What could one of the tourists have seen or spotted? Do you know? Have a little think. Thinking time's very important. Let's see. This is just my idea. You can have your own idea of what we're seeing on the moon. I've put down an alien has been spotted by one of the tourists on the moon. Has Bob ever seen an alien? He hasn't quite. He doesn't actually think there's anything about aliens at all, that they're not real. They can't possibly exist. Right, so your newspaper report is going to be about an alien. Let's see what you have to do to get your report done. The first thing that you have to do is look at the layout of your report, so of your newspaper report. There's several different types of reports available on Google Classroom. This is just one of them. Newspapers are very, very eye-catching. They have a huge headline at the front here. Back in the day when I was young, a very long time ago, we used to have banners outside newspaper shops which had headlines on to grab the reader's attention as you walk past and think, oh, has that happened? I'll go inside and buy a newspaper. So this is where you write your headline and it goes at the top, and it's got to be something quite dramatic to catch someone's attention. It's got to be short and punchy. So can you think of a headline that you might have? Brilliant, that would be brilliant. And also, newspaper reports have subheadings. You might like to have another heading, and it has pictures so that the person reading the newspaper actually gets a real feel of what's going on if you've got a picture. Also, and as I said before, the point of a newspaper is to, by its, not only the pictures, but by the choice of language that you use, really interesting words that the reader really wants to find out more. Where was this alien? What did it look like? So the choice of language has got to be really well thought of so that somebody is going to read your story because they're excited to find out more. Right, here's a flow diagram to help you with your learning as you do your newspaper report. It looks rather a lot, but we can do it. We've actually done a lot of it already. This lesson shows off what you've learned from the previous lesson. The first thing you're going to do is draw your picture of your alien. Now, I put a printed picture up of an alien, but I know you are expert artists and you can draw an alien, and it doesn't have to be the same as the one in the book. I'd like you to draw your own alien. Aliens are often presented in different ways, and not one alien is like another. So yours can be different. And you're going to draw a picture first. And once you've done your picture, you're going to describe its appearance, what your alien looks like. Now, it's often in the book, actually, it's described the aliens are green, but yours doesn't have to be green. You could choose a different colour for your alien. You can choose whatever colour you'd like. It could even be a multicoloured alien. You've worked on appearance in the last lesson, so you should have all your learning and bring that forward for this. And personality. The next thing, after you've done your picture, you described what your alien looks like, you're going to look at its personality. What kind of person inside is your alien? What kind of person is he inside? Have a little think, what's he going to be like? And then you're going to describe the event. What happened that you wanted to write a newspaper article about it? What did the alien do? Did the alien do something? Was it good? Was it a bit cheeky? And then at the end of your report, you're going to offer a reward. How much money and where do you get reward from? Rewards don't have to be about money. It can be something else, but we'll talk about that afterwards. So here's your flow diagram. You follow this flow diagram throughout the lesson as you write it. So you should be able to do each part, and before you do the next part, you'll have a nice flow of learning. Brilliant. So here, let's go back to what our newspaper report might look like. Now, the first thing, you've done your headline. I'm going to let you choose that. You've done your picture. You're going to draw that and take your time and maybe even label it like we did Bob with adjectives and nouns to help you. And then here in your first column, you are going, so there's your picture. In this bit, it says, here you write by, you have to write your name because you're the reporter. You're going to enter some facts about what happened. You're going to tell me where the alien was spotted. Where? Which crater? Which part of the moon? And what time it was that it was spotted. You've got to be quite accurate with reporting. And who saw him? Was it the tourists that saw him, or was it another astronaut? Aliens don't have to be him. It could be a her or an it. So in this column here, in the first paragraph, answer those questions for me. And then, once you've answered those questions in this block, in full sentences, you're going to look at the appearance. Again, I'm not going to spend too much time on this because we've done it already in our last lesson. You know what to write for appearance. Again, I've given you a suggestion of things that you might like to put in. The alien that was spotted had what kind of multicoloured skin, perhaps? He had, what kind of eyes did he have? His mouth was as big as, think of something really big, put it in. His teeth were as sharp as, what's really sharp? And his teeth, describing his teeth, they were broken and chipped in places. So really, once you've drawn your picture of your alien, he will look different from my picture. So make sure you look at the picture as you describe him in his appearance. Next, you are right, we're going to look at his personality. What kind of person he is on the inside. I've written that my alien was mean, but yours doesn't have to be mean. Yours could be really kind and gentle. Have a little think what personality your alien is going to have. I've written the alien was mean because it. What did it do? If yours is going to be mean, what did it do? Was it unkind to somebody? Did it put an alien souvenir on the stand that where Bob sells things? Did he put a model of himself? It was clever, or you could put the alien was clever because it might be a really smart alien. How is it smart and clever? What did it do to trick someone? Have a little think. So we've described its personality, its appearance. Now, in these two columns, so go back, we've done where it happened, what time it happened, and who spotted him. character profile here, personality and appearance. And here, this section here, we're going to answer these questions. Did the alien do something? What did he do? We've talked about this before. You tell me, I can't wait to find out. Write about a few sentences, put yourself back in the book with the man on the moon. What did the alien do? Think of something exciting. Maybe think of something dramatic. I can't wait for you to tell me. Talked about the reward. What reward could you offer if someone sees the alien? What could it be? It doesn't have to be about money. It could be. Or it could be a nice gesture, something nice. Maybe it could be a gift voucher where someone can go on a nice experience to do something they haven't done before. Rewards come in all different shapes and forms. Right, remember your personal targets. Bring them forward. Think about what your teacher has told you, what your target is. Your target might have changed since the last lesson, so have a little think. You might have got a big tick and moved on to your next target in writing, so try and remind yourself. How are you going to be successful today? I think you guys are successful every day. What do you need to remember? You need to remember your success criteria. What am I doing today? I can write a newspaper report. If you can write a newspaper report, then you've met your success criteria. Well done. Don't forget, the most amazing, most important thing of all these lessons is that you remember that learning is fun. I hope you know that already. I can't wait to see all your reports. I look forward to receiving them. Enjoy doing your report. I look forward to seeing you again. Bye.